Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am reviewing the DC Multiverse Wonder Woman as designed by Todd Mcfarlane. So, taking a quick look at the box, here we are with the front of the box, open style packaging as standard McFarlane boxes are. On the side you have Todd Mcfarlane up there, the man himself, Wonder Woman designed by him. And this is my first figure designed by Todd Mcfarlane. I didn't get the Batman one. Let me know if I should, if it's a good one. And if you want to see me review it, even though it's an older figure. On the other side is Wonder Woman, DC Multiverse, McFarlane Toys. On the back is product shot, a shot of the figure itself, designed by Todd Mcfarlane. You have other figures from the toy line. So yeah, to the bottom, over there, some legalese, and the top. Not much so. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I don't know what to expect. I've already out of the bat, I see awesome sculpt, but we'll see more when we get into the figure itself. So without further ado, let's crack it open and see what she's like. And here we have Todd Mcfarlane's Wonder Woman out of the packaging, and might I say looking pretty good actually. I know it's not the typical Wonder Woman that we know, but it actually is by itself a good design. So let's take a closer look at the details for this Wonder Woman. Move its accessories and take a look at it later. Taking a closer look at her details, you can see that her face is very wonderfully sculpted. And painted very well. Her eyes are painted very well. Her crown is this molded in silver, soft, almost rubber piece. You can see how soft it is. And then painted with gold in the crown. So you can see that her hair flows very nicely in front and behind, and it's a very soft plastic, or rubber should I say, so it doesn't really hinder the articulation at all. You know, you can see that she's wearing a silver necklace, and the rest of her body is in this very bright blue color, which I feel like you can see, I feel like they were doing a design like it was supposed to be more revealing, because you can see here, if you can see that right there, you can actually see her belly button in this blue, and it's a smoother texture compared to this one. So I feel like they might have had a different idea for the color scheme of this Wonder Woman, maybe more revealing like that, you know, more skin. But you can see that even the straps of the upper torso are blue, which I think when it gets to the back, there's a lot less paint going on, which is kind of a shame. I wish they put more paint there, but that's okay. This figure seems like there's a lot of good sculpting, but I feel like it'll be fun customized. You can see her chest armor there, where the Wonder Woman symbol usually is. Much better than the promotional images. You can see her armband with the Wonder Woman symbols over there, and her pauldrons, her shoulder armor with the red and silver motif. A lot of good sculpt on the armor, especially the gold and the silver armor looks like a good contrast, but they did not paint the straps. And yes, the armor is also very soft material, so it doesn't actually cling on very well to the arm itself. This is also a soft material, the armband. So yeah, same in both sides. You have the Wonder Woman logo down here. You have the strap, and this is supposed to hold her lasso of truth, which I might have dropped actually. Going down to her waist, you can see that I personally don't really like the blue and red combination too much. I feel like it's overused. Like, it's weird that there's a blue here and then there's red in here. I personally don't like it. I feel like they intended for this to be flesh colored, to be her flesh underneath. See the Wonder Woman butt right there. But that's just speculation on my end. For what it is, it does look nice. But I personally don't like the blue and red combination. You can see her leg armor looks very detailed, very nice. It looks so cool. Very ornate. Lots of details going. And there are two different materials here. This is a softer rubber, her knee, and that's actually connected to her knee joint, whereas the leg is a harder plastic, so she doesn't have any problem standing. We can come to her high heels, which again are very ornate right there with the golden piece right there. So overall, the look itself for who she is not your typical Wonder Woman look. I mean, it can pass off as a Wonder Woman, but it's very stylized. Issue I have is that the sculpt sort of breaks over here. You can see the leg. I'm not sure if mine's just not pushed in all the way. But what they did is they molded the leg exactly to where the waist piece will be. So a little deviance sort of like ruins that look, and it ends up having gaps all over the place. So yeah, it looks nice for what it is. Very Wonder Woman meets Spawn. Very stylized. It's not necessarily the Wonder Woman we know from the comics, but it looks nice for what she is. For the articulation of this figure, she has no problems turning left and right because of the plastic. She can look up that far, down that much. Her arms can go out that far. The soft plastic of the shoulder does not hinder it at all. It's attached to the shoulder as well, so it can rotate around. No bicep joint. No bicep swivel. But you have a swivel and a single joint in the elbow. So you can do that. Hands are the standard Mcfarlane ball joint. So you can up, down, horizontal, vertical. There is a ball joint in the chest, so you can crunch this far forward, this far back, and I think this is more far forward than the usual Mcfarlane figure, so that's pretty nice. Legs kick out that far, back also very far actually. The butt piece is also a soft rubber. You can see right there. Thigh swivel on top over there. You can see the leg mechanism. Double jointed knees, so very nice. And standard Mcfarlane ball joint for the feet, which stand up very, very well. So there's a joint in here, and a hinge right there, and toes. So here are the accessories that come with Wonder Woman. Of course, you get the standard card and base. See, the card is the same art as the box. Back of the card is where you get the bio. So yeah, that's fun. And her three accessories go: her lasso, her wound up lasso, which plugs right into her belt loop, just like that. Very nice. Very loose as well. Almost lost it a couple times when she fell over. And her sword and shield combo. So looking at her sword, put the shield to the side. Very nice, intricate sword with the sort of Wonder Woman W stylized right here. Very, very nice, albeit a little bit large and super soft. It came out of the box a little bit warped, but all I had to do is mold it. And you can see it's really meant to be battle damage. So you can see a little bit of dings over there. Very nice sculpting. It's actually really, really cool and fits into her hand very well. Her hand is a little bit like small and flat, in my opinion. Like I feel it looks a little bit weird, and also very soft. You know, older Mcfarlane figures have very stiff hands. Her hands are very soft. It fits right in her hand. Just like that. I really like the sword. I mean, I think the two accessories really make it for me. Very nice, vibrant gold and silver. Looks battle damage. And of course, the shield with the W. I think the coolest Wonder Woman shield we might have ever had. You can see all the details within the shield, etched into the shield, and as well as some dings from battle. Right there. This shield has seen some battle, but still holding up its own. Very nicely done. Silver painted gold. You can see the back. You also have like the rivets in the shield, and very thick too. You have the rivets, you have the battle damage on the inside, and the brown leather straps, and they go over her hand. Even with the spikes on the gauntlet, because they're soft material, they go over the hand very well. It might warp the gauntlet a little bit, but you can see right there, she looks really cool, all decked out. I really love that shield. Moving on to the comparisons, no more transition. Bringing in the other two Wonder Woman in my collection from Todd Mcfarlane. You can see very varied in styles. The primary color palette of this figure is blue compared to the normal Wonder Woman red, as you can see here. And you can see that the skin, her skin is a bit more yellow. You can see that this Wonder Woman has a little bit more flesh-colored skin. Very comic book, very vibrant. She has a very dull-colored skin, whereas hers is somewhere in the middle. So yeah, you can see how she stands against some of the other Wonder Women that Todd Mcfarlane has released. And what I like doing with the sword and shield is giving it to this Wonder Woman, because if you give it to her, she looks very gladiatorial. Isn't that so cool? With her helmet of fate and stuff like that. I actually really like that look. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that, but it's so fun to do, and it looks really cool as well. So yeah, this is just a fun little plaything. And here she is with my standard McFarlane comparison. So this is Green Lantern John Stewart and Marvel Legends Iron Man. You can see that she towers over the standard McFarlane figure, which is good for an Amazon. I like the idea of the Amazon warrior being tall. So what do I think of this figure? I think this figure has a lot of potential. It looks cool by itself. The accessories are definitely a highlight. The coolest Wonder Woman shield I've ever seen, I think, released. It's a really good looking figure. I think the blue is a little bit garish for my taste, but it's a stylized look. And just the looks alone, I think, if you can take it as it is, it's a really good Wonder Woman figure. The quality of the plastic, I feel like, is getting lower these days, especially like with the recent McFarlane Green Lantern, and now we see this. I feel like they're getting cheaper with the plastic, but just the looks alone standing there, I think it looks really cool, and it's still sturdy enough for it to stand, and you have a lot of fun playing around with it. So that's what I think of this figure. What do you think of this figure? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you have it, if you don't, if you're looking forward to it, let me know what you think, if I'm missing anything. And yeah, other than that, have a great day and see you soon. Bye.